Our first speaker today is Keith. His title is My Webcam On? We have been doing Zoom meetings for over a year now. You might have been doing online meetings before the pandemic. We have been learning the protocol and expectations for using Zoom. Each of us have forgotten to unmute our microphones when talking. Keith will take you into his mind on the topic of webcam usage. Please help me welcome Keith.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. And I am in the wrong view. Okay. We've been on Zoom for a long time, and I've noticed, depending on which club you're in, you may see people using their cameras more or less. Matter of fact, my work club, which is all remote, of course, seems to not be very good about using their cameras. They don't want to turn them on, or we shouldn't say none of them do. It's a large number. We have more who don't turn on the cameras than do, even if you ask them to turn them on. I don't completely understand that, because to me, Toastmasters is all about the social interaction, and the social interaction really only works when you can see people. Because hearing them, yes, you can get some of what's going on, but we all know that video pictures are going to give you a lot more information. Therefore, I wondered, what is going on when people don't have on their cameras? And for those who do have on the cameras, and sometimes wish they didn't. Now, to me, I've got a few names for the different kinds of people that we have. Sometimes there's the kind of person who just has logged in, you see their name, but that's all. You never hear from them, even if you call to them, and you never see them. They're just somewhere, they're a fly on the wall, completely invisible to normal things. You may get a little speck of information from them at best. And then to me, there's the next type. There's the peephole, the one who turns on their camera for a little bit, but then turns it off for most of the time, and may turn it on only if you call them out on it, or they accidentally even turn it on. It's like looking through the little peephole on the door. And then there's the shutterbug, the person who can't wait to turn their camera on and off and on and off each time they're speaking, and sometimes even when they're not. And to me, there's also the one with false advertising, the one who's got a picture up that makes them look like they might actually be online, but you're not completely sure until you see their lips aren't moving. That is the false advertising. And then there's the kind who do keep their camera on, but you kind of wish that maybe they didn't, because they're taking you along on their roller coaster ride around their house. And you just say, oh my goodness, would you please settle down? Phew, okay, finally they got their camera in place. But it makes me wonder what's going on behind the scenes. You know, the people who keep their camera off most of the time, are they sitting there in judgment? I wonder what they're going to say next. Aha, I knew you were going to say that. Oh, what do you mean you said that? And they're making these faces behind the screen. Although I will admit, some of those people who can't get their cameras working is because it's the technology. The technology sometimes just doesn't want to cooperate. How many times have we heard somebody say, you know what, I'm going to try logging off and logging back on, or rebooting to try and get in? Okay, so those cases you kind of understand because people are explaining. And then there are those people who turn off the camera, and I wonder, what are they doing? Maybe they're eating lunch because it's a lunchtime meal, and they're just chewing away, and you're glad that the camera's not on because you didn't want to see that seafood. Oh no. Sometimes it might just be, hey, there's a family member. Oh, there's somebody knocking at the door. I'll be right back. I got to go check on who it is. You know, you got to deal with family sometimes. We're at home and family things happen. Or maybe it's a special kind of family member, the four-legged kind. Oh, honey, oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, baby. Gotta just say hi to my dog before I get online. I don't know if we need to see all of that when you've got those pets there. Oh, wait, I gotta get my printouts. I'll be right back. All these reasons that people might turn off the camera, and most of them are pretty legitimate. But I wonder how many other weird things are going on. Maybe you forgot your glasses, so you've got your camera turned off because you don't want people seeing that you're squeezed way up at your screen just to be able to see what's going on the screen. Or maybe you're just rocking out to some music. We didn't stop the fire. It's always burning since the world's been churning. Okay, so maybe you don't want to see people dancing around in their living rooms. Oh, maybe it's just vanity. Oh, I couldn't get my hair to part on the left side today. I better not turn on my camera because my hair is not parted right today. Oh no, you can't see that. Or maybe their chair is broken and they can't really sit there. So they're over here watching the meeting from a very odd angle. And okay, maybe the camera shouldn't be on if they've got to spend the entire meeting at this weird angle, or the one where the camera's way too high or way too low and you're seeing up their nose the entire meeting. Okay, there are good reasons maybe not to have the camera turned on. But there's some strange ones. You know, who knows? Is it possible that while they were sitting there, they got abducted by aliens and the aliens have taken over their space? Oh, I don't know. You know, and there could be those really shocking reasons. Like they decided it's a good time to work on electrical stuff while it's in the meeting and they accidentally shock themselves. That would be a really shocking reason for having that camera off. We don't want to see all those strange things. So to me, I love the fact that when we do have the camera on, you've got an audience, you get to see everybody's faces and their reactions. And it makes it feel like we're a family when we're all together and we all have our cameras on. But I also know sometimes you have to have that camera off. If so, just let us know. And it's okay if you fib a little bit if it's something that you're doing. That's really shocking. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Keith.